Good morning to all. Welcome to another session. Thank you so much for joining. Today we'll add a few standing postures to our practice. We haven't done any standing postures till now, so we'll do that today, but we'll start from the sitting postures. We'll sit from Vajrasana, Balasana from Vajrasana. Slide your hand forward, forehead on the floor. Breathe into your back body. Every time you inhale, try to lengthen your spine, broaden your back, and every time you exhale, relax. Inhale, deeper stretch, and exhale, lock into that stretch. Just find that mind-body connection for your practice and maintain that connection throughout the practice. Just be aware of all your thoughts. Just try to catch the thought the moment it arises, and then let it go and come back to your breath, and keep repeating it. You can stay here for 2 to 3 minutes if you feel like, but for now just come up to a tabletop position, and we will do some hip circles. So wrist below your shoulders, knee below your hips, and grip the mat with your fingertips and try to shift the weight to all 5 fingers evenly so that your arm is also activated. You can tuck in your feet if you want to work on your ankles as well. So this works on all your joints, your hip, your wrist, your knee, and you can also include your ankles. You're lubricating all your joints with this warm-up. Now we will go for a cat-cow stretch. Now activating and opening up your spine. Tabletop position, and exhale, chin to chest, tailbone in, pulling your belly towards your navel towards your spine. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, tailbone in. Inhale, tailbone out. Exhale, stretch the back body. Inhale, stretch the front body. Keep your shoulders really broad. Keep breathing. Keep moving. Move along with the flow of your breath. Now slide your legs back. We'll come to a high plank. Tailbone tucked in, core engaged, and then push your heels forward and backward. So this is great for your wrist, and try to push your heels back so that you get a stretch on your calves. Do it a few times and then come to a plank and hold the plank for 10 counts, and then come back to downward facing dog. Keep pushing the heels to the floor. Keep lifting your hips towards the ceiling. Shoulders broad. Fingers spread. Relax your neck. Relax your jaws. Gaze towards your feet. You can bend your knees if you want. Slightly, or you can start walking with your feet. Bend the knees alternatively. Slowly walk to the front of the mat. Coming back to a forward fold. Grab the opposite elbows and relax your neck, relax your torso, and bend your knees and try to find the connection between your upper thigh and your lower belly. And try to bend from your hips and try to tuck your tailbone out rather than in. So just bend from your hips, not from your spine. Completely relaxing your torso. Focus on your breathing. Now release and bring your right hand to the floor in between your legs and bend your right knee. Feel the stretch on the right side. Breathe, keep reaching your hand up, left hand up. Now change hands, left hand to the floor between your legs. Stretch your right arm up as much as possible. Bend into your left knee. Find that stretch. Release and come to a forward fold. Relax both the hands, relax your neck, drop your body, bend your knees slightly if you want, and slowly inhaling, come up, straightening each vertebra one at a time. Slowly come up to a standing position. Now your big toes touching, heels apart, stand with your feet together. Inhale, stretch your arms up to Hasta Uttanasana, upward stretch. You can either stay here or you can support your low back by bringing your hands on your back and push your hip forward, pull your shoulder blades back and try to do a back bend. Keep breathing, keep pushing your hip forward. Now stand straight and spread your legs wide to 3 to 3.5 feet. Take a deep inhalation. And exhaling, bring your right hand to the center and lift your left hand up towards the ceiling. Keep stretching the left hand up, keep pushing the right hand down. Try to find an opening in the chest and keep your legs strong. Find an opening in your groin. Now change left hand to the floor, right hand riser. Keep lifting your right hand up, keep pushing your left hand to the floor. Find that chest opening and the stretch in the leg. We'll go for one more round on each side. Right hand to the floor, left hand lifts up. More time change. Left hand down, right hand goes up. Stretch, find that stretch. Come to a standing position. Inhale, stretch your hands up. So lengthen your spine, tuck in your tailbone, exhale, forward fold. So in forward fold, relax your upper body. You can bend your knees as much as you want. So don't round your lower back. You can just push your tailbone out. And if you push your tailbone in, you will look like this. Don't do this. So push your tailbone out, bend your knees, and try to relax your hands down. Try to bring your head towards the knee. Just try to lengthen your spine. Bring both the hands down, walk your legs back. High plank and exhaling, come to a low plank. Tuck your feet out. Inhale up, come to upward facing dog. Lengthen your spine. Tuck your feet in, exhale, come to downward facing dog. Take a few deep breaths. And bring your knees down and slowly come to Anahatasana. Puppy stretch. Thigh bone perpendicular to the floor. Stretch your arms forward. Deep breathing. Try to lengthen your spine. Find the stretch in your chest and the back. Try to walk your hands forward. Deep breathing. Lengthening your spine. And exhaling, relaxing into the stretch. We'll go for a side twist. Take your right hand, twist it to the right. Right hand, twist to the left. Rest on the right shoulder. Find that opening in the chest and twist and change to the other side. Left hand under the right and go for the twist. Deep breathing. Now come to the center and slide your legs back and come to Sphinx pose. Now pull your elbows towards you so that your chest comes forward between your shoulders, like your heart is trying to jump out. Drive your pelvis into the floor and try to stretch your spine out of your pelvis. And if you each inhalation, your crown of your head should be raising towards the ceiling. Push the back of the feet into the floor. Lift the kneecap and let your inner thighs roll up towards the ceiling. Exhale and lie down on. Slowly slide your hands back, come to a cobra position. Inhaling, push into your hands and lift your spine up. Keep your shoulders broad, shoulder blades pulling down your back body. You don't have to straighten your elbows. Wherever you are, your shoulders should be broad. You should be able to breathe comfortably. Lengthen your spine. Activate your legs so that to support your lower back. Don't keep your legs loose. Your legs should be active. Exhale, come down, lie down on the floor and Lie down on your back into a supine position. Now, hug your knees and feel a relaxation on your lower back. Stretching your lower back after compressing it in Cobra. Take a few rolls if you want. And now we will go for a bridge pose. Keep your knees bent. Push your elbows to the floor and slowly inhaling, lift your hips up. Push your knees away from you. Try to bring your inner thighs closer to each other. Inner thighs are pulling towards each other. And push the back of your crown of your head into the mat and lift the back of the neck. Bring your chest towards your chin. Push your shoulders down into the floor, elbows into the floor. Come down and relax. Knees together, feet apart. Relax your breath. We'll go for one more round. Lift your hips up. Elbows to the floor. Keep pushing the feet into the floor. Relax your abdomen, relax your glutes. Breathe. Release and relax. We're almost coming to the end of the practice. Lift both the legs, grab the outer edges of both the feet and push your feet towards the ground. Coming into happy baby pose. With the strength of your arms, the great pose for opening your hamstring, shoulders, strengthening your legs, relaxing your back. Keep pulling your knees wide, legs wide and knees to the floor. Now start rocking forward and backward. Now rock to the sides as well. Relaxing, find that relaxing sensation on your back. Now grab your feet and pull your knees away from you and pull your feet towards you and knees away from you. Now lengthen your spine, broaden your chest, shoulders broad. Focus on lengthening the spine and keep pushing your knees away from you and keep pulling the feet towards you. And focus on your breathing. Keep lengthening the spine. Slowly release your legs and lie down to a reclining bound angle pose. Supta Baddhasana. Very good for relaxation. So lie down as long as you want, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever you feel like, and then spend a few minutes in Shavasana as well. It's very important to be in Shavasana for at least 3 to 5 minutes to relax your body after all the stretch. Calm down, to settle down all the energy back to your body. Otherwise you might feel a bit restless if you do not do Shavasana. And then just come back up after Shavasana. I won't be spending that much time in Shavasana because due to lackage of time. So thank you so much for joining. You have an amazing day. See you tomorrow.